Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters. Year 2025 is over. 2026 is almost here. You know, my birthday was last week. I turned 69. So I've been a lot of reflection this past week about what am I going to do next year? Because so I said I gotta get motivated. I think we all need to get motivated. First of all, to get motivated in 2026, we need to show up. Don't isolate. We got to show up. If you go on meetup.com, there's all kinds of groups out there, support groups, networking groups. There's all people out there that we meet and jobs and like that, but it's up to us to show up, not isolate or be like a turtle hiding or be a hermit. So the first step in 26, and that's for me too, is I want to show up. Here I am, world. And another thing is I realize that, sorry, I'm not talking about you, I'm talking about we. Because one person here that needs to hear the speech is me. So I'm talking about we, not just you, but we. So also, we need to feel good about ourselves. A lot of times we get depressed, we get sad, we don't feel good, we want to hide, so nothing happens. And they say, successful people out there, guess what? They feel good about themselves. When you feel good about yourselves, you show up, you go out there, you take action, you meet people, and you have fun. So, and that's a hard time. It's not just thinking about feeling good. Don't think about it, but you gotta feel it. When I feel good, man, I want to go out there. I want to do things. I want to go meet people. So next to 2026, I want to feel good. And another step is take a piece of paper, write down what you want. Also write down what you don't want. So you have a roadmap for next year. My things that you want to do, and things that you don't want to do. You can go look at your list and reflect on it and see how you're doing. It takes a lot of concentration. Sit down, pen to paper. That's old school, pen to paper. The next step is in 2026, we need to take personal inventory. Personal inventory is inventory of ourselves. A lot of times we're out there taking inventory of all the people out there, politicians, on those social media. We take all the people's inventory, even Toastmasters, we're taking everybody else's inventory. We got to take personal inventory. Like, who am I? I got to look at the mirror and take my own personal inventory of what I'm doing. What do I want to do? That's a big difference. I see people on TikTok, they're out there taking everybody else's inventory. And so, not me. I got to stop doing that too and look at Mike for a change. And then another step we got to do is get rid of the ants. What are the ants? You have ants in our head. Automatic negative thoughts. A lot of times those ants get the best of us sometimes. We need to exterminate them. All these negative thoughts are just automatic. Like, where's it coming from? From your childhood? You're just raised with those, those beliefs. So I learned to recognize them when they come up. I say, ant, get out of here. Get out of my head. So you got to exterminate the ants in your head. And then when you get rid of the ants, you have positive thoughts. When you have positive thoughts, you're thinking about positive solutions, you're thinking about positive things. You're being a positive person. Guess what? People out there, they don't like negative people. They like to be around positive people. That's what I learned about myself, that when I'm there negative, people want to get close to me. That guy, they stay away from me. But when I'm positive like that, boy, then I attract people. So you gotta learn the positive thoughts is you have positive action. And then the next step is you become productive. So in 2026, we need to be productive each day. Imagine every day if you do like at least 2 or 3 productive things every day. But at the end of the year, how many productive things you've accomplished? Another productive is kind of hard sometimes. A lot of times, I tell myself like that saying is 5, 4, 3. Mike, go do it. Like washing my clothes, I gotta force myself to go be productive, to wash my clothes, clean my apartment. I gotta be productive, go online with my business and do things I want to do, writing my book. I gotta be productive. It's not just gonna happen by itself. So in 2026, I want to be productive, make things happen. And the only way to be productive is to take action. It's not just taking action here and there. Like what Tony Robbins said when I went to go see him, he said it's taking massive action. I'll tell you, it take a little action here, a little action there, but we got to take massive action if you want to make things happen. And massive action is taking action, and then you get somewhere. And then there are behaviors. We have self-defeating behaviors and self-enhancing behaviors. Are my behaviors self-defeating me, or are they enhancing me? A lot of times, I got to be with a personal inventory. You recognize your behaviors and see what's going on there. Like one of my self-defeating behaviors has been gambling. I realized that. So right now I got to stop my gambling and spend time doing self-enhancing behaviors, like writing my book, networking, get myself out there and support groups, meeting people. I have behaviors that enhance my life, not defeat my life. And another thing that stops us from doing that is fear. The fear and shame is paralyzing. If you have a lot of fear about doing something, then you have a lot of shame about yourself, you're paralyzed. You have to overcome the fear. You have to feel the fear and do it anyway. Go through that fear. Don't let it stop you. Because there's a lot of times, a good example, like when I have to go to a dance, I see a girl I want to dance with, but my fear stopped me from asking her to dance. But now I got to go through that fear and be positive. Do you want to dance? And guess what? She might say yes. So it's got to get past job situations and networking, whatever it is. Got to get over that fear. Especially if you feel bad about yourself with the shame, then you're paralyzed. And the nose tip that we need to do, I need to do next year is focus. Focus on what I want to do. Focus on my book. Focus on my business. Focus on my job. Focus on maybe getting a different job. But it takes focus every day. And that's when we focus on the good things, focus on the positive things. And also that comes with, I said earlier, by personal inventory. You got to focus on your personal inventory. Like, well, who am I? The healing starts from inside. We're going to heal our inner child. We're going to heal our trauma. And that comes to personal inventory. Then next step is a mindset. You can have a good mindset. Our belief system that we grew up with, our mindset we grew up with, maybe not. It's not a good mindset. We got to change our mindset to be positive. A mindset that's you're happy. A mindset that you feel good about yourself. Mindset that I'm somebody. I can do this. Mindset that, hey, people out there like me. People out there want to meet me. Instead of have a negative mindset that stops you, have a positive mindset. You can go out there and do things. And I was saying before, this is one of my favorite sayings. There's people out there who make things happen. There's people out there who watch things happen. And there's people out there who wonder what happened. Now, I want to be one of those persons that makes things happen. The next step is, what I've learned is, I got to learn to kiss. Keep it simple, stupid. Or I change it, keep it simple, sweetie. A lot of times we complicate things too much in our head. We complicate situations. We complicate all kinds of things. We don't do it. We got to learn to keep it simple. A lot of times I complicate things and I realize, well, that's so simple. You got to learn to kiss. Keep it simple, sweetie. What I want to do also, we need to do is procrastination. Procrastination is a big thing. We said, I'm going to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, we never do it. Procrastination stops us from getting to where we want to be. And myself, that's been my big problems my whole life is procrastination. Got to get past that. And that's really self-defeating. I'll do it tomorrow, next day, I'll do it next week, and guess what? You never do it. So you got to learn to be in the present and do it right now. Also, one thing I realized too in 2026, I realized that we deserve to have good things in our life, which includes, guess what? Good people. Not just good things, but we have to have good people, good relationships, people in our lives that support us, that help us move forward. people that are concerned about us and give us good positive advice. We deserve good things. A lot of times we think, oh, wait, that's for other people. It's not for me. But we deserve good things in our lives, including good people. And this is another saying I said before that I really like. Three important things. If you don't go after what you want, you will never have it. If you don't ask for what you want, the answer is always no. If you don't take a step forward, you'll remain in the same place. So in 2026, we need to get organized for our own lives, take our own personal inventory, like who am I, what do I want to do, what do I want, and what do I don't want. Show up in life, get up there, meet people, and really go and do the things that and create your own destiny. I'll end this by my favorite philosopher, who is Evan the Cable Guy. In 2026, get her done. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.